Morning, you guys. Hey, I just wanted to knock out a quick little video, and thanks everybody for replying to my video yesterday. I know that's kind of a touchy subject. Anytime you do a video like that, you can expect a lot of replies, and most people, I mean, they totally get it. This is nothing but Obama starting up this. He's trying to start a diversion. He's going back to his one of his great instructors and trying to start the Bolshevik Revolution 2.0. That's what all these guys do. They're just playbook. So he's trying to stir up, the Mexicans, a little Raza and all this, and he's trying to stir up the blacks, and Shabazz is out there, and people are falling for this, and it's ridiculous. Engage the brain a little bit to see what you're going to start a race war, and all white people must die now. What are you going to do after that? If you were successful, which of course you wouldn't be, what's the next step? What, you guys are going to run it like what in Zimbabwe? It's ridiculous. So forget it. Hey, there's a lot of economic news out today, and it looks like, while Obama's calling, like he did this morning, he's calling it's the summer of recovery. Oh heck, it's 1968 all over again. It's the flowered children out in the streets, and it's an economic recovery. However, these bank earnings, J.P. Morgan yesterday, Citi and Bank of America, very weak earnings, and they come out and say, well, the consumer, they're not simply not making any loans. And that's what's, I've been noticing that, especially over the last week or so. These guys are, they're now blaming the people. Okay, they've done all this. They've printed trillions and trillions of dollars and pumped it into the markets. Now, never mind that many people here, I mean, myself included, have been saying ever since they even talked about doing a bailout, bailing out all these banks and guaranteeing it would virtually overnight recover everything, saying it's ridiculous, it's never going to work. Now it's proven that it's not working. The consumer's dead. We just had the Michigan consumer confidence reports come out, and the consumer's dead. The ECRI leading, it's a leading overall economic indicator. It's plunging again. It was just down almost 10% again today, and it's at the level right now where we were back in mid 2009 or so. Well, the time of the last big collapse. It virtually assures that it's a recession. It's a depression, actually. So now these banks are scratching their heads. Well, why aren't the people borrowing? We don't understand it. Well, people aren't borrowing because everybody's bankrupt, unemployed, and their house is foreclosed on. But they still think that somehow magically they'll make the stock market go up, and then people will just resume their consuming. And it's kind of funny. It goes back to some of the original videos I ever made. It was on this economic model, and this goes to the NAFTA and GATT and all that, where we ship all our jobs overseas and we become a borrow and consume economy. Now remember, up until all through the 2000s, at least going back into the 90s, we were 75% of the entire economy was based on borrowing and consuming. It was a borrow and consume economic model, which has failed, and we identified that long ago as being, you can't just borrow and consume and have an economy that has any legs whatsoever. At some point, the wheels are going to fall off. You can't just borrow forever. You have to produce, which we don't anymore. So I'm going to leave you links for the little couple articles on the ECRI. Read it. Consumer Confidence Index, too, from the University of Michigan, whatever. That's fallen off the face of the earth, too. And why should anybody be confident? Everybody sees now exponentially growing higher. Everybody's seeing that things are bad. So I just wanted to drop you guys a quick note this morning, and we will have a good day, and we will talk to you later. Bye.
Miss Newly, you ain't embarrassed to be seen sparking no school teacher, is you?
Of course not.
Cause, I ain't got nobody else liable to get themselves jealous, so you don't have to worry about that.
I'm not worried. I'll be there.
Miss Newly, how old you be?
26 years old.
Oh, my goodness. When my pa was 26 years old, he already had himself a parcel of kids.
So?
8, including me. How old you think I be?
Oh, I don't know. 17, 18.
18's right, from Sunday. Won't be long, folks will be looking at me wondering why I ain't got myself married off. Well, it ain't 'cause I ain't fitting to be married, 'cause I sew real good and I cook reasonable well and I bring in most $3 a week, so wouldn't be like I wouldn't be a girl pulling her share of the pie, like they say.
I'm sure of that.
Miss Newly, you know what I'm thinking? You just being shy. Like, I'm sort of shy. Just can't help sort of being all arms and legs and feet and all around a feller.
Mary Freen, I don't think I'm shy.
I mean, if, you used to get ready to sort of get yourself serious and maybe get married off, you just come right out and say it to a girl all by yourself?
I guess that's just about it. Sure.
Just kind of take the right time in the right place, like they say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm staying at my smallest boarding place. Guess you know that. And, she don't object to men friends calling none. I mean, if they sort of be like, you know, real good folks and the fellers are quiet when they're calling on a girl.
Quiet?
Yeah.